talking about the surface level shit, never
Right.
mind our personal experience.
Right.
So, that's the perspective shift is crazy.
For sure. Yeah. So that shit was it was an interesting movie. I don't know what it seemed like they were doing some sort of play on some group because it was like the CEO was like the CEO of some tech shit, like all this weird shit or whatever. But sounds like what Diddy was about. You know what I mean? Like,
Dog,
servicing his
a bunch of
his
people
sex drive.
Yeah, and also like you were saying about the secret society, that Illuminati type shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Not like the control of the world, but we are secretly, like, while y'all are asleep, we are somewhere in a dungeon doing
weird
medieval shit.
Yeah.
Right? And you're like, you and I are like, all right, like niggas might be ordering escorts and doing some freaky stuff, cocaine.
Right. That's like freaky. That's
all right.
I'll
buy that. You got some money. You have the security of I bought the whole floor in the hotel. I got 4 bitches coming. Me and the homie about to run a train. Do your thing, brother.
By all means.
Yeah, legally binding. Everyone's consenting.
Right. Exactly.
Drink your water. Right.
Right.
It's when the shit gets like elaborate and freaky like. It's obviously it's sexual, but
bespoke, fucking elaborate.
Yeah,
sexual adventures.
What the fuck? I came for some Gucci. What is going on in here?
Yeah, dude.
I'm not trying to put nothing on. I'm trying to do what I came to do and what I got.
Yeah.
Niggas like, here, put this on. It's like, oh.
Oh no. No, I'm
You're
not
tripping.
Yeah, no, I was watching this.
No
one
open
dude.
flames in here.
Yeah.
Where the light at?
Yeah.
Put that fire out, nigga. Torches and
Yeah. Stop.
Where the clicker at, nigga?
Yeah.
I'm not tripping in here.
I was watching this one dude, and he had went to and I don't once again you don't know if this story's true, but it seemed like it was true because he was like, I'm not gonna name names, but I'm gonna I'm gonna kind of give you a name that kind of rhymes with the person. And so he's like, he went to a white party, a Diddy white party, and he said that like there was like multiple like rooms to the party where it was like, this is like the entry level, this is like the normal room, this is where most people are just the normal situation, right? And then you have like the next room where it's like more private. And then the third room is where the video game is
going.
going.
To the real level, nigga.
Yeah, so like
the final boss.
Yeah.
It's Diddy at the end of the hall.
Yeah, exactly.
In a pool of fucking Johnson.
Yeah, exactly. Him in a fucking pool of baby oil. Just fucking waiting there.
No, it's freaky shit. Fish, a shark, all kinds of shit. Platypus
and shit.
Beavers.
But yeah, so he says that he goes in this back room and he says the host. He doesn't want to say who it is, but he says the eccentric host that likes to dance and shit. He's like he's back there and he's like also back there is like what does he say? He's like Babitha Banklin, right? Like, and he's like, auntie, you know what I mean? Like, auntie's back there.
Oh, Lord.
And he's like, and she's real flirtatious and shit,
Oh, Lord.
And I'm just like, what the fuck? So he's like, yeah, she's rubbing his back, calling him chocolate and this and that. And then next thing you know, like, scene kind of shifts over. Before the scene
Is
shifts.
this a movie?
No, this is fucking a dude that's
a recollection of
a
Diddy instance.
Yeah.
Oh my
well, I don't know.
goodness.
I ain't gonna say it's Diddy, but
Right,
he went
of
to
an instance.
a Diddy
He went to a
white
thing.
party,
Right.
and then these things happen.
Wow.
So he says that everyone back there was like, when he went into that little space with auntie and the other people that were in that room, it was like picture that fucking little chest over there, like right here, just coke on it, right? And they turned at him. He's like, many celebrities and shit, like A-list celebrities turned to him. They're like, hey, And when he was kind of like, I don't fuck around, they were like, oh, like the fucking record skipped and shit, And they were just like, oh, what?
You just exposed yourself.
Yeah, but he was like,
you got to drink from the goblet.
yeah, exactly. They were like, drink, snort this shit, snort this shit. But he was like, he's like, I don't know, fuck around like that. Right. And then they were like, oh, come on, or he's like, oh no, my stomach's kind of feeling, weird or whatever. And he said though, like when he said that, what's her name? Auntie said that she had something that she can give him, like, and he thought it was like something that like his grandma used to give him when he had like a headache. It was like some old school medicine. It's like a powder you get at the or at like the fucking liquor store and shit. I forgot what it's called. What's that?
The apothecary.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, but I forgot the exact name, but you would probably know it if you saw it. But he thought it was that, and he said it turned out to be coke and shit. And he said, but he took it in the mouth because he thought it was a fucking medicine and shit. Right? So he said immediately he had the fucking shits. And next thing you know, he ran to the bathroom, took a major fucking
Can you eat cocaine?
You could drink coke, you could drink speed, you know, not that I've ever done any shit like that, but like you can
I get it, it's in your body,
like,
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
but I just like the nasal passage is a different type of administration of it as opposed to like ingesting it. It's working its way through your...
Or freebasing it. Like,
right. Inhaling it. Right, yeah, there's all kinds of...
Smoking it, yeah.
We don't know anything about this.
I know nothing.
Big disclaimer.
I'm gonna blur out our faces. I was guessing.
We're blurred out now. Actually...
Clown face.
Blurred out, fucking hood on with the bandana. The fucking deep voice.
Anyway. Dare symbol and shit, you know?
So I'll cook my thoughts.
I'm gonna do the fucking robot voice first.
Right.
So yeah, he says that like that happened. So he's in the bathroom. Oh, and he says in the bathroom, this is a house in the fucking Hamptons and shit, and it's like a fucking mega mansion, and the bathroom is like it's an estate. So the bathroom is like a fucking. It has multiple stalls and shit. You know, it's like prepared for parties and shit. You know. So he's in a stall, and he said. Like 3 dudes come in, they're fucking talking, and one of them's like talking about, I'm gonna make that dude.
Oh my God.
I'm just like, oh.
This is such a movie. This is hilarious.
Such a movie, right?
All the exposition is 3 bros, and you're like, man, as soon as Nancy gets out, man, I'm gonna smash, bro.
Yeah, so I don't know if he was talking about him or if he was talking about someone else at the party and shit. So I guess they realize that they're talking loud, and next thing you know, they bang on the door like, "Hey, is someone in here?" And he's like, "Yeah, man, I'm here taking a shit," you know. And
I would get hot. Sidebar: don't ask if I'm in.
Hey, but he said after the guy knocked, he kind of like tried to open the door to see, like, why are you being so zesty, my nigga? Like,
slapping niggas up. Hey, bro.
Turn it.
Hey,
so
my nigga, just assume I'm in. If the door is closed. That's the rule.
How about you don't go peeping?
Yeah, it don't matter if don't fucking ask if I'm in here.
Yeah, so he
if I have to like speed whack my ass to get out and start fighting you, they're gonna be hot.
Do it. So
my business.
So he's in there and he's like he's like closes the door and shit real quick before they come in there or before the guy comes in. He's like, "Hey, I'm in here, chill."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, okay, for sure." And then they leave, and then when he goes back out there, he's like sitting in a room. The host is there. The host is real eccentric, talking crazy. Nigga, we run the world, nigga. It's our world, nigga. Nigga, everything is yours, nigga. Like just crazy shit.
He's in the cabal now. They got him.
Exactly. And he was like, and I guess. Backtrack really quickly. The reason why he was even there was because he says that he does like this service where he is like a middleman to pay an artist, right? Let's say that you're a rapper, you're like, hey, look, I'm performing at fucking this person's party tonight. I only want cash. Mm-hmm. This guy runs a little company that will bring you the cash if you don't want to get a wire or whatever. Mm-hmm. So he's there, he's meeting the artist, but he also raps, you know? And he's like, you know, one of the dudes that's there is like, oh, you rap? Like, I guess they were like, these 2 dudes were arguing over some BS. He kind of popped in, answered a question, and then, you know, that rich guy fucking overly appreciative of you.
Yeah. Oh, man, you're the fucking guy. Right. I'm going to adopt you.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to take you under my wing.
Right.
And shit, you know?
I don't even like you.
Yeah, I said one thing.
I regret helping you.
I regret the day that I met you. Right. So he says that, and the guy asks him like, oh, what do you do? And he's like, oh, like I fucking make music and I do this or whatever. Mm-hmm. And the guy's like, all right, let me hear you spit. So the nigga spits some fucking private. What's that?
Is he zooted?
What do you mean? Is the guy on drugs? Or
what are you saying? He had the shits from eating the coke, but like.
Oh, what are you saying?
Is this from the same story?
Oh yeah, that was the same dude. So he's probably high.
Yeah, I was saying
he's probably lit. Exactly, you know.
So was his freestyle on point though? Because sometimes. You know, the unbridled freedom, you know, liquid courage, and cocaine courage.
Hey, maybe it could have been, but I didn't hear it. But he said the guy, he might have snapped on it, but he said the guy liked it, and the guy was like, "Oh man, I'll sign you," and all that type of shit, you know. So next thing you know, they're back there in the mix, And that guy's back there too, and the host is talking real loud and real reckless and shit.
Yeah.
And they're in like a little, like, you know, you picture like a little room, and the host is going wild over here. And okay. So he's back in this room, and he's in that group of people. One of the guys is the dude that he had, you know, rapped to, talking all the hype about like wanting to sign him or whatever. You know, that extra nice rich guy shit. Fake nice shit, you know. I'm gonna take you under my wing.
I like you.
We're gonna fly to Italy.
Right.
Bolivia.
You ever been to Bolivia? I have a bunch of friends there.
So, all right. So, but the tone changes for whatever reason, and the next thing you know, the host is telling one dude to suck one dude's caca, maybe, right? Wow. Like he's like, "Hey, you suck his." Right, and
like aggressively, or like, hey, we're all about to play a game, and we're all like everyone in here is a slave now. Like get to suck.
No, like more so like it seemed like this dude is kind of in like must be in like a need position, right? Like, and supposedly he's a known rapper, right? Known like aggressive nigga, hard nigga, you know, and it just seemed like he was on some like, I'm gonna manipulate him and see what I can get him to do, you know? And you know how like, if I was fucking with the homie, I might be able to do that for 2 seconds before I'm like, nah, dude, I'm just fucking with you, bro, chill. Not that joke, but like if I was fucking with the homie, if I was acting like, but even then, it's just like, you know.
Like, jump off of this car.
Yeah, like, no, I'm fucking with your seatbelt. Yeah, but this fool was like, let me see how far I can take it, right? Supposedly, he took it to the point where old dude happened to be a white guy, pulled out the slammer, right? And the dude's like getting like close almost to the fucking tipperino.
This is like watching someone's foot get like cut open or something. This is dreadful.
Sorry to give you these visuals, right?
I'm not even visualizing.
Yeah, okay.
Back, so it's like, this is fucking horrendous.
So, but then the dude's like, I'm just fucking with you though. It's like, stop, nigga. I'm just fucking with you, nigga.
You gotta go. You gotta move.
Yeah. You gotta leave at that point.
Leave town.
So
is that still a thing? The niggas still leave town? You gotta leave town.
Yeah, dude. So that was just his story or whatever. And that, you know, he broke the fucking video there, but it was a good